Hey, what's up, guys? Spencer Rhodes here. So, in The Walking Dead season 9, we haven't really heard anything about Dwight. We haven't seen Dwight. Last time we saw Dwight was the end of season 8. Daryl basically told him that he was exiled and he couldn't be a part of Alexandria. He couldn't be a part of the sanctuary. Daryl told Dwight that he didn't want to see him again, but it was also kind of not completely bleak because Daryl it almost seemed like he wanted there to still be some hope for Dwight. Daryl told Dwight that he needs to go off and he needs to make it right, like make the things he did right, like make up for it and redeem himself for killing Denise Cloyd and serving Negan. And Daryl left a car for Dwight and gave Dwight keys and told Dwight to find Sherry. And the last time we saw Dwight in the season 8 finale was when he drove to, I believe it was him and his wife's old house, and he found a little note from Sherry, and it has like a symbol on it and it says the word honeymoon. And it seems like Dwight realizes something, like he realizes that it's a clue about where she is. Maybe that's the location she's at, where they had their honeymoon. I don't know. But we haven't seen Dwight at all in season 9, and it's kind of a shame. I mean, we've lost a lot of characters by either them dying or them leaving in the last couple of years. I really love Simon, Abraham. They both died. I didn't like Carl, but he was a big character. He died. Negan's been locked up. We haven't seen much of him. Morgan left. Rick left. Dwight left. Maggie left. And Dwight's one of those characters that they really should bring back, especially under the circumstances where all these characters are KIA or MIA. Dwight is a character that should come back to the show in season 9. From what I can tell, Austin Emilio has every interest to return to the show. He's not wanting to stay off the show. I think he wants to be in the show. But I think he was interviewed and he said that they didn't even talk to him about it. So I don't know if it's possible that there could be some sort of top secret Dwight return in season 9. That maybe it's this big moment where Dwight comes back. I hope they're not saving him for season 10. I really feel like the show needs Dwight. Like, we need Dwight back. Like, Dwight's a really interesting character. Austin Emilio's performance as that character was phenomenal. I loved him from the second he was on screen. I thought he was the perfect actor for Dwight. I really liked his performance, and I really want him to come back. I mean, look at the comics. Dwight has a huge part after All Out War. He has a huge part. He's one of the biggest characters in the comics right now. He stayed as a huge character. I mean, there's plenty of comic material to give Dwight, and it just doesn't seem like they're giving it to him. I don't know what they're doing. Some people are saying that he could be a part of the Whisperers, but I doubt that. I mean, that just kind of like shits on all of his character development in the past 3 seasons. His character development, his story arc was about him realizing the errors of his ways and breaking away from Negan's control, and his guilt, and how he just wanted to stop Negan, and he was willing to die, and then he got a second chance. For him to just become a Whisperer would just kind of shit on all that story. So I don't want to see Dwight as a Whisperer. I just want Dwight to return in season 9. I don't want them to wait until season 10. I just, with Maggie leaving and Rick leaving, they didn't plan for that. They didn't plan for those characters to be leaving. That was the actors. If the writers had it their way, I'm pretty sure Maggie and Rick would be a big part of season 9. But, shit happened with the actors. So I feel like to make up for that, they could bring Dwight back. And I don't understand why they had him leave like that. I feel like Daryl kind of overreacted. I mean, he wasn't that bad. He killed some people. He acted like an asshole. He did a pretty good job of redeeming himself. And then Daryl tells Dwight, "I don't ever want to see you again, blah, blah, blah." And the thing that I find quite jarring is that this is 7.5 years later. Right now, season 9 is 7.5 years after the end of season 8. So if we're to assume that Dwight never showed back up, that is 7.5 fucking years where the characters have never seen Dwight. Like, what is Dwight up to? Like, is he coming back? Like, what the hell? They don't need to wait until season 10 because there's already been a 7.5 year time jump. I mean, what are they going to do? Another 7-year time jump? I mean, it's going to get to the point to where it's not going to make sense for Dwight to be around, for him to be hovering around. Like, what is he on vacation or something for 7.5 years and then he shows back up? I mean, it would be realistic if he just moved on and never came back, if it's that long. And they need to bring him back. Like, what the hell? He's a big character in the comics. The actor's awesome. We need another familiar face. After losing Rick and Maggie, I feel like we need another familiar face, and I think that Dwight would be a really good character to bring back into the story. You know, I mean, he plays a big role in the Whisperer War in the comics, so Dwight could be a part of the Whisperer War. I mean, I know that's not until season 10, but I really want Dwight to come back in season 9. I want him to come back in season 9. I think it would be nice to have a familiar face. And just Austin Emilio is just a really, really good actor. I really liked his performance as Dwight. What the fuck are they doing? Like, what's their plan? I don't understand it. I don't understand why they gotta wait until season 10 or season 11 or whenever the hell to bring him back. I mean, he's already been out of the characters' lives for 7.5 years. Like, do you have an explanation for that? I don't know. I hope that they are bringing Dwight back this season. I really do. There's 10 more episodes. They could do it. What I'm hoping for is that they have this big secret plan to bring Dwight back, and they actually have kept it a secret. And they've told Austin Emilio, don't tell your friends or family or the fans or anyone that you're coming back. It's going to be this big, explosive, talked about scene that makes everyone go crazy because they don't expect that. There were no spoiler leaks about it. You're going to return, and everyone's going to be shocked, and it's going to be great. We want to really make it a secret thing for you to return. That would make sense. That would explain why there hasn't been any information about him. That would explain why the actor said they haven't talked to him, because he's just keeping the secret, I hope so. Dwight, there's just a feeling, just my instincts are telling me Dwight belongs in season 9. He's not one of those characters that they should save for season 10 or 11 or whatever the hell. He belongs in season 9. He has a part in season 9. My instincts are telling me that he should return in season 9. But who knows? Anyway, I'm done ranting. I'm just a really big fan of the character and the actor, and I feel like with all these characters leaving and dying, it would be really good to have Dwight come back. If not Sherry, just bring back Dwight. Have Sherry die. I mean, Dwight's a bigger character anyway. But anyway, that's about all I got. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think Dwight will come back this season? Do you think he should? When do you think he should come back? Do you think he should never come back? Do you think the character story is over? Just let me know what you think, and as always, don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day, so please hit that subscribe button. Right now, we are at 200 subscribers. My goal is to try to get to 300 in the next few months, so please hit that subscribe button if you're interested. It helps a great deal, and hopefully we can continue to expand this spoiler-free Walking Dead community. Anyway, with all that said, I am Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye.